You right, you right. Nah, you right. That's why I said pull it back now. So
Yeah,
they
we
don't
good. We
even get to
live.
come. All right. But hey, man, Shalom, Israel. You know, like to give all praises to Yahweh,
Howell,
Bashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh
Yahweh
Shah,
Shai,
Bashem,
Ba'ashem,
Rakak,
Rakakwadash.
Wadash. Double honors to the apostles. You know, taught us well. Salutations to the brothers in all four corners of the earth who teach with sincerity and truth, man. Once again, we the Hebrew Israelites, we come out here week in and week out, push this truth, give our people some warning, feed the sheep like the Lord told us to do, feed his sheep, all right? And preach about, prophesy about the downfall of America, man,
Right.
and how this place got to go, man.
Right.
All right, so without further ado, man, let's get into it. Right now, we're gonna go into Isaiah, man, because we gotta bring about we about to expose you devils, man. You know?
That's right. The book of the prophet Isaiah, chapter 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
That's right. Oh virgin daughters, man. It's that time, man. We know that y'all are the virgin daughters of Babylon. Why? Because y'all haven't been touched yet. That's why he called y'all virgins, man. All right? First and foremost. What's up, Tommy?
How about the drink that
Yeah, America never's been hit with a foreign weapon, man. You know, that's why they call it a virgin daughter.
That's right,
Like a virgin, you know, has never been touched before. And you know, they try to say Pearl Harbor and 9/11, but that was what, inside jobs.
That's right.
You know, so a lot of the attacks that was on American soil was inside jobs. So you can't count those attacks because it was done by its own government.
That's right.
But when the nuclear missiles come here
right.
and that destruction comes, America actually gonna get get her cherry pop,
Hey.
get her hymen
A
broken.
missile looked like a ride too.
That's right. That's right. And they say, oh, beautiful. They call America, oh, beautiful. All right? And they got a statue of a female. So they know that this is a female, this is a virgin place, man. And if y'all didn't know, America is modern day Babylon. All right? So this is what we coming to bring to y'all, man. Let y'all know, get y'all warning. Don't be looking at a nice day like this and think that, oh, it's all good. It's time to bust out the cherry pie. Remember that old song? Bye bye, Miss American Pie. All right?
You threw it back with that.
All right. So that's even an old cracker who was telling y'all that this shit is going, man. All right? So y'all don't know what's coming towards y'all right now. But we trying to give y'all warning. We come out of our beds early in the morning, man. This brother woke up like 8 o'clock in the morning to get us out here. I woke up like 6:45. Brothers be having stopping their whole livelihood to come and prophesy for y'all. Because we doing the Lord's will. And we feel good about that. It ain't no thing to us to come out here and teach y'all, man. And wake y'all up. Because that's how much we love y'all. But Israel, y'all need to know about this place that we call America, man. Read on, bro.
Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans.
That's right.
For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
That's right. Thou shalt not be called tender and delicate. Come sit down on the ground, man. Be amongst the common people, man. Y'all elites, y'all sit somewhere high up, all right? And y'all got people out here that y'all send towards us where y'all can't even be man enough to come and speak to us yourselves. Come speak to the people, man. The nation of Israel is looking at y'all, man. We know what time it is, man. Even the common folk, man. Even 2/3 know, man. They know about y'all Rothschilds and fucking Rockefellers and all that, man. Only thing we doing is just bringing y'all stuff that y'all know already. But guess what, man? Y'all need to come down and sit on the ground, man, and deal with this truth. Because the news ain't gonna do it. Y'all sit up there, the DuPonts, all of y'all, man. Yeah, that's what we talking about right now, man. Y'all come up around us and y'all send people, y'all send agents to us, man. But you think they'll come and sit talk to us?
What?
Harry Kissinger, the Bush family. All right, all of them send people out here, man. Like they got a whole Catholic regime right now, man. All right. And what do, man? They sit up here and they must have thought that we was shut down. We wasn't out here last week, but y'all must have thought we was shut down. That's why y'all figured that y'all come out here this week with the bullhorn and all that. Nah, man, we out here. We out here. Give me Romans 15 and 20 real quick, man. So this is what they do, man.
The book of Romans, chapter 15, verse 20. Yeah, so I strive to preach the gospel, not where Yahweh Shai was named, lest I should build upon another man's foundation.
That's right. This is where Yahweh Shai is named, man. And this is where you want to come and try to build upon another man's foundation. Y'all know y'all going off, man. That's why I said as soon as the brothers come out, watch that shit die down. Because the prophets is amongst you. Yeah, the Lord ain't going to let that happen. We have people who come out here right next to, in Newark, we have people come right on the corner of us and try to speak ill against the prophets. And what happened? They move on. And they be like, yo, nah, what y'all talking about?
The people, yeah, the people don't even acknowledge them.
That's right.
They be like, nah, man, them brothers, we've been listening to them brothers for a while, meaning the people got familiar with us. So Esau, you late, man.
That's right.
Esau late in a lot of things. You're trying to shut this truth down. You devils is late. Because the rabbit's out the hat, so to say. You know what I'm saying? So you can shut the internet down and do all you're going to do, but it's too late, man. You should have been trying to put your foot on this thing.
That's right.
I mean, it still would have blew up anyway because it's the Lord's will, but you late as hell that's like you trying to stop cancer once the shit get terminal, you know?
Yep, it's too late. And just like the Lord said in the end of that verse right there, you said, for thou shalt not be called no more tender and delicate. All right? So the world is seeing you for your filthiness, man. They already know that y'all ain't got nothing. Ain't nothing glitter and glamour about this place, man. People be trying to go other places for tourist attractions. You come here, people look at you like you crazy. You win a grand prize in New York City. They like, oh, damn, that's all I want? Nobody don't want to come here.
Hey, you know it's falling because New York City was like the main tourist attraction of people who come to America, not no more. A lot of people is going to like other cities, man. Even for this Christmas and a lot of New Year's and stuff like that, New York was empty, man.
Yeah.
Because of what? I'm like, damn, why New York so empty? Because what? First of all, New York is a tourist type place, and a lot of people left for the holidays. But at one point, people used to come into New York for the holidays.
Heavy.
That's like especially with the Christmas decorations, they spend like probably hundreds of millions of dollars a year doing Christmas decorations for New York City. Them 5 barrels.
Look, last weekend was the Christmas holiday. You drove us back out of from out of New Jersey. Traffic was easy.
Yeah, real easy.
It was, usually it'd be congested around on a Saturday night, Christmas weekend. Man, that shit would be congested. That shit was a smooth sail. No traffic whatsoever. And that's just how America is going down, man. Because nobody don't want to be here, man. Everybody look at this place as like a terror target, man. And now with this shit going on with people getting shot up in the name of homegrown terrorists, which this guy was, whoever his name was, Danny Tommy or whatever the fuck this guy's name is, that nigga, he just made it clear as a day that America is raising these goddamn false flags up, man. This guy's mysterious, man. He came out of nowhere.
It's like Obama. Came out of nowhere.
And just to let y'all know, man, y'all setting off a heavy scandal by calling yourself being proud to impeach Trump, man. Because he already got so many followers that said what? If what they were saying, they said if y'all remove the president, y'all looking at a civil war. You got it on your phone? All right, well, I'm not bugging. I know I saw this. And they were showing how these white left-wing or whatever they call Confederate, these guys are straight up Midwestern supporters. Rich old Edomites who's like, yo, look, if y'all try to get rid of Donald Trump, we gonna result into civil unrest. We gonna result to physical violence. Let the brother bring it out.
Because he's the Yahweh Shah for America.
Yeah.
You know? So these devils like, nah, you know, he's gonna, this is our last hope and having this place bounce back.
Let the brother bring it out real quick.
The title is White Men Ready for
Shalom.
War. I have already organized over 350 men from Horry, Georgetown, and Charleston country, reaching out to more brothers who are ready to be a part of an organized defense. Yes, defense. We must defend and fight for our president, Mr. Trump, and fight for our white families.
All right, now, key word, they white families, but these people are ready for war, man. They ready for war. They got their guns, and if you check out the ratio of people who own guns, it's way more than Jake, man. It's way more than Israel. They go to high levels to buy, they stockpile guns, man. When we went to Bass Pro, that's a list. Yo, man, hey, Shalom. How about you try to rock it out? While we was just looking and window shopping, they was buying shit, man. Shotguns, semi-automatic weapons. We was just there for the hell of it, like, yo, okay, buying some bait to go fishing and shit. While we thinking about fishing, they thinking about killing. All right, go ahead, read on.
As to date, the racist blacks, Latinos, and immigrants have been protesting, or shall I say rioting. We need to go where they are rioting and engage. Please be prepared for war and blood. We shall honorably fight for our president. Not only do we stand for our president, but we must sacrifice our lives for our president. No more letting the other side riot and speak badly about our president and us. Email for info. Be prepared to start physical training.
That's right, bro. The physical
But the
training.
feds worry about us.
Nah, but they'll read those manifestos and just archive it. But you know how many militias is out there in the woods and stuff like that? But it ain't even about them Trump being a president. That's like what the brother said. That's like that Yahweh Shah, man. When he came into office, that was like one of the biggest things for the Edomites, man.
But they said that Trump was going to be he fulfilled prophecy because he was going to be the one that builds the third temple over there in Jerusalem.
Yeah, and he did that. Yeah, he did that. He was the one who made that statement, man. You know? What he made it the capital? What did he do? Make Jerusalem the capital? All right, man, that's a statement, man. All right? So this is just y'all being exposed, man. All right? All this is coming down, and y'all don't see it right now as people, but it's gonna take a big scandal and show y'all. Trump is just a small scandal, man. It's bigger scandals that even been done before Trump. All right? The ballot to get Bush into office was a scandal. I know y'all don't like to hear that shit, but 9/11 was a scandal. But that ain't got nothing to do with how America is gonna no longer be called tender and delicate, man. And go ahead, bring it out, bro.
I got precepts. This Jeremiah 51:8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. We will have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Right?
That's right.
You know?
She's not gonna be healed, man.
And balm is what? Medicine. And you use medicine to try to, like, you know, A&D ointment or whatever to try to heal a wound.
That's right.
But sometimes a wound be so nasty that it never closes up. And it just get worse and worse until it consumes you, you know? And that's America with these bailout packages, these stimulus packages. With President Trump make America great again, they trying to heal. That's like you got a hole in your boat and you trying to patch the hole up with clothes and shit. And you gonna slow the sink from going down, the boat from sinking, but that shit's still sinking, man. It's still water coming into the boat. And your ass in the middle of the ocean, so you going down, man.
That's right. Y'all did too much, man. The Lord ain't gonna let that go by, man. All right? Y'all raped, robbed, and stealed the whole time y'all was on this planet Earth, man. All right? And we just gonna expose that until y'all can't get enough of it. We sick of just letting the shit go by, man. All right? One officer can't get laid down without y'all raising all type of hell. You know how many people y'all slain in y'all time period? You can't even, yo, ain't no such thing as what is it called? Breaking and entering, B&E, without you getting caught, man. They've been breaking and entering since the beginning of time, man. Then y'all gonna try to use the Lord name in vain by making it seem like Christmas was his day, man. That was Nimrod's day.
That's right.
That ain't no damn that ain't no holy day. That's a pagan holiday. That's something that was called Saturnalia, right?
Yeah, in the Roman Empire.
All right. If any brother wanna get some information on that too, man. But right now we talking about exposing you devils, man.
Hey, to make a quick point on Christmas, right? We know Christmas not the Lord's birthday, but even if it was, these people don't pay homage to him anyway. How many people on Christmas talk about the nativity? When Yahushua was born, how Herod wanted to kill him, how Herod killed all the 2-year-olds and under in the coast, how the 3 wise men brought the gifts, the gold, the frankincense, and myrrh.
That's right.
How Mary and Joseph had to flee into Egypt, how the importance of the Lord being born, how he came on the scene. How many people actually talk about the birth of the Lord? So whether Christmas was the Lord's birthday, even though it's not, you people will still be guilty. Then what happened Christmas night? You people put the kids to bed and y'all go out and do a bunch of fucking wickedness, man. Hey, on the low, Christmas fuck around and be even more wicked than New Year's, man. Christmas night, man, it be some judgment going down Christmas night. It be all type of, because it's really glued in that Saturnalia spirit, you know?
Yeah, this black woman, she just shot her 10-month-old kid in the face on Christmas.
A lot of houses be burning down.
Yeah, houses be getting burned down. People be falling on the tracks and dying from electrocution and shit like that. Getting ran over on trains and shit. Motherfuckers getting locked up for trying to buy gifts for their kids. That's on y'all. Y'all some dumbass motherfuckers, man. We sat in the house and I was telling my kids about the Purim. Y'all got something coming later on. Not this week, not next week. You know?
That's right.
But you try to tell your kids they not getting something that day of Christmas. Or tell your wife you not getting your kids nothing for Christmas. She'll stab you. She'll get your ass locked up in a domestic dispute. You know? So we not even gonna go there with Christmas, but we gonna still continue to go on with exposing these devils. Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakatah. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakatah. Continue to verse 2, man.
Isaiah 47:2. Take the millstones and dry mill, uncover the locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers.
Right, uncover the locks, all right? And make bare the legs, all right? When you uncover somebody, a female's head, you exposing they roots, all right? Where they came from. And when you uncover thy legs, man, you exposing their nakedness, man. As they pass over the river, what's gonna happen when you pass over the river? Your legs your dress gonna be lifted up.
Or what happened when you in a dress and it gets soaked, it show forth your nipples.
Yeah, the
it
thinness.
show forth your curves.
That's right.
So, you know, say
Like the
woman
wet
got
t-shirt contest.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right. It not only comes up, it shows that it sticks to your body, all right? And a white cloth is going, it's translucent. So it's going to show your nakedness, man. All right? And this is what the Lord doing, exposing these damn wickedness. The nakedness is thy shame. If you were to walk through the street with no clothes on, you butt ass naked, you should be shamed.
They got a law for that, indecent exposure.
That's right. Yeah. That means it's against the law to do that, man. The Lord didn't have us to be walking through here naked like that. All right? So for y'all to be uncovered and naked, that's shameful, man.
Boom.
For what y'all got to be exposed about.
Ain't nobody with
Nah, that ain't nuts. At least she looking out, you know, sister try to avoid the ticket. That's cool, thank you. All right? that's just Jake trying to show brotherly love, man. So hopefully we all wake up to that level. You know, we got cops who come out here who, you know, come and shake our hand, bless us with donations and shit like that. But that's the nature of us, man. We was meant to love each other.
Strong.
All right, that's right, brother. That's right. And that's the reason why I brought out this topic right now. I know it's about Esau right now, man. But at the end of the day, man, last week or the last time we was out here, man, all right, Jake was showing love to say, yo, look, man, we know that what y'all going through right now it ain't y'all. You know, it ain't Israel. It ain't the prophets. Whoever this guy was, it ain't y'all. Y'all been out here for years and y'all ain't never do nothing violent or harmful to us. If anything, we just wake y'all up. And y'all like to see us. Some of y'all do, some of y'all don't. But for the most part, we just exposing you damn devils that we know that what y'all tried to do, y'all attempt is futile, man. If I said it right, your attempts are futile. All right? So only thing that we doing is just gonna explode y'all. It's gonna backflip on y'all, man.
Hey, and it's like that beautiful woman, right? You know, you see a chick that look good, but you go to have sex with her, you
So
know,
what?
she got flubber everywhere.
Nah, I got it.
And you expose that
You
truth.
expose her. Or like you see a chick and you snatch her wig off her head and she actually bald headed. You know what I mean? You exposing her, man. So America, that chick with that all of that makeup on, the eyelashes and all that, and you get her home and you take all that off and she stink, she smell, and she like the you know that biscuit packet you open and they go bop. You know, you peel the paper and it go bop. and everything droop
Spill out.
everywhere and spill out. Yeah, that's America, man.
That's right.
You know, see that Grand's biscuit package that you peel open, man.
That's right.
And then pop and everything flop everywhere. But see, we see the woman for who she is. We like, nah, that's a whore. Don't deal with that. You're gonna catch an STD, and we exposing a woman for who she is, man. You know?
That's right. That's right. Continue on verse 2.
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
That's right. So when the Lord come back, man, that nakedness is coming, being revealed right now, man. And chariots are being seen all over this place right now, man. All right? So when the Lord come back, he ain't going to come back as a man. Y'all not going to be doing what y'all did to him the first time around, man. He coming back with miraculous things that's happening, man. And the mighty one's going to be his, us men. Lord willing, we the men. We going to be at the forefront too, man. But when the Lord come through, it's like we letting the quarterback go. You know how you got the whole football team, but the quarterback is the number one person that throw those Hail Marys. And you know, you got Brady, Aaron Rodgers. Right now, the newest best quarterback is what's his name? Deshaun Jackson. Lamar Jackson? Yeah. He's number one, and he's Jake. And if you check him out, he's like Michael Vick. You ever see him move?
Nah.
Man, am I lying, bro? Is he like Michael Vick even bow his head to him? He broke Michael Vick record just recently. All them other Edomite quarterbacks can't fuck with him. The Ravens is in the playoffs right now. Not to go beside the point, but Yahweh Shah gonna be our quarterback, man. Throwing Hail Marys. Might hit you with a laser beam from here to Russia.
He quarterbacking this now.
That's right.
This whole
That's
everything that's going on, he's quarterbacking.
Like right now, he the coach.
That's right.
But he gonna get on. He gonna hit the five. He gonna hit the starting five. All right. And when he meet y'all again, all right. And when he already uncovering y'all shame right now, man. Everything that y'all do is in the name of the Lord, doing it, making y'all do it. Y'all make dumb moves all the time, man. And the Lord is guiding y'all to make those dumb moves, all right? But the Lord said, when he come back, he not gonna meet y'all as a man, yo. In the book of Isaiah, man. Read on, bro. I ain't gonna run through
verse
this whole
4.
chapter.
As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel.
That's right, as our Redeemer, man. And what is your Redeemer? Somebody who saved you, man. All right? Somebody who buys you back. When you redeem something, you getting something back that you had purchased, but it was a bad purchase, and now he gonna redeem that. Because he sold us into, he let us go into captivity, all right? We were punished for a point in time, all right? The Lord allowed us to do that. Just like he allowing this fool over here to build on on our foundation, on his foundation. This is the Lord's foundation. This is the real foundation. He's having a whole conniption right now in the name of saying something about the Lord. But if he was really about the Lord, you'll be over here with us. You trying to do something different and captivate that side of the street.
It's spiritually next to a graveyard too.
Right. It's going to fall on deaf ears, man.
So the blind leading the blind, they both fall into the
And the
ditch.
brother bring it out last week about the dry bones, man. The Lord could bring you back and put the blood, the flesh and all that on you, but he got to give you that breath. All right? He got to breathe that air into your body when you will fully become awoken and you got that spirit on you. That's what happens when the dry bones are reborn, man. He's going to breathe that breath of knowledge into your life. You're going to have that zeal and you're going to have that covenant on you, man. They walking around, they got blood on them. They got flesh in them. They even got organs. They got lungs to breathe, but they don't got the breath of spirituality, man. They don't know that what they speaking is some devilishment, man. All of y'all walking around like that, the flesh, the living dead. It's a spiritual awakening going on right now, man. We come out here week in and week out to tell y'all, and y'all just act like y'all just believe that this is just a gimmick that we got going. Like this ain't for y'all. We got multitudes that walk past us, man. And that's why we don't preach across the street. That's a damn cemetery, man. Probably some old white crackers in that damn grave. Read on, bro. Finish up, man. Yeah.
Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldean, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms.
That's right, man. Sit down in the darkness, man. All right? Ain't gonna be no elite. Ain't gonna be no elite at that time, man. Y'all gonna be right here in these streets with the rest of everybody, man. The daughter of the Chaldeans, man.
Where's Trump? You should have Trump in there.
He's there.
He ain't a high enough elite.
One of his uncles there.
That's a beautiful reply. He's a puppet.
That's right. That's right.
And people hate Trump. A lot of people hate Trump because other people do it. They just perish. They don't even know why they hate Trump.
Yeah.
You know, they just following the masses, man.
That's right. That's right, bro. That's that sheeple-minded thinking, man. You ask a person why they hate Trump, they don't even fucking know. Oh, look what he been doing. What did he do? You know what? But you know what? The same shit he was doing, all y'all other presidents was doing too, man. You think the wall just got there in Mexico? There's been a wall there.
Hey, they said that Obama, what's the word? Obama deported more people than Trump did in his first 2 years.
Look at that, man.
First 4 years.
Y'all ever-loving president that y'all love so much, he deported more people than Trump did, man.
Hey, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, man, that's heavy, man. And y'all worrying about this man, you know what it is? They probably hating because he came in as a billionaire or whatever. But what the fuck y'all gonna do when Bloomberg get in? Doomberg. Goomberg. Goomberg. All right, so y'all ain't.
If he get in. You know?
Hey, yo, shit.
Trump might get a second chance. That's going. Hey.
I feel like
yo, he
either
might-
way, if Trump wins or loses, it's gonna cause some shit. Like either way.
He's the type that'll be like, I'm pressing the button before I leave.
Jake will wild out if Trump gets reelected,
I'm
and
new-
Esau will wild out if Trump don't get reelected.
Yeah, like they said, it's gonna be a civil war, man. Y'all ready for a civil war? No. How is y'all looking like he like, yo, I got a plan for y'all. I got something in store for y'all. But either way, it's like you lose either way, man. You know? But hey, man, that's what they get, man. Because look, what did they do to us, man? What did they do? They robbed They stole from us the whole time. You don't think the Lord gonna turn up on them in these last days, man? All right? He's not going to wait until another 10 years. We going into so-called 2020. You think he gonna wait for another 10 years to show y'all with all these signs and times that's going on right now? It's not gonna happen, man. And let me get one more verse, man, before I pass it on, bro. Exodus 21:16. Cause this is the reason why y'all really y'all motherfuckers is destined for judgment, man. Y'all getting ready to go to the Supreme Court of Law right now, man. So while y'all trying to pull up charges and look for things to accuse us of, man, we got y'all rap sheet is so long, man. Forget it, man. Yeah, bring it out, bro.
Exodus 21:16. He that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hands, he shall surely be put to death.
There you go, man. And y'all lucky if y'all get death, because y'all got a whole 1,000 years to be under the subjection of captivity too, man.
That's right.
All right. So y'all lucky. Y'all gonna be begging for death, man. That's all I want to say. I'm letting the next brother come on.
Let me get that. I just want to touch on this New Year's right now. Yeah, because the next, give me Amos 5:21. I just want to let me get right here. Yeah, I just want to briefly just go over this New Year's. So if you can get the Bible dictionary for me, get a bid, you know, because people celebrate lies, man. Give me Isaiah 28:15, Baba Kashar. Yeah, people celebrate lies, and one of the biggest lies, well, a lot of people know Christmas is wrong, but New Year's is wrong too, because it's a lie, man. The New Year don't come in the middle of winter, in the middle of a season. You know, give me, you got that? Yeah.
Isaiah 28, verse 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death.
Yeah, you made a covenant with death. You know, you being friends with this world, you in agreement with this world, you made a covenant with death, man. You know, the foods you eat, the spiritual death, physical death, mental death. A lot of 2/3 of our people, y'all are in agreement with this society. Read on.
And with hell are we at agreement.
Read.
When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge.
Yeah, one lies you have made your refuge is what? Christmas, Easter, New Year's, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and even in Thanksgiving is off. And y'all people know it because y'all one guy y'all idolize is Jay-Z. And Jay-Z said it what? And what's the king to a god? What's in that song? He said lies on the lips of a priest. Thanksgiving disguised as a feast. Then on the song with Free, with Meek Mills, he said Thanksgiving sound like a murder to me. Promise World War III, something like that. When you check out the verse. And I know you niggas listen closely to Jay-Z. So in those two songs, he clearly told you that Thanksgiving was disguised as a feast, and Thanksgiving was an actual homicide, a genocide, a murder, man, a large murder. So a lot of people know these holidays is off, and a lot of people know that these holidays are pagan. So it said what? We have made lies our refuge. Read on.
And under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
Yeah, you hide yourself under falsehood like Christmas. That's falsehood. Why? Because you able to do, you know, drink, smoke, have a good time, party, and do wickedness all under lies, man. And you feel as though what? It's okay. Especially the women, a lot of men not offer these holidays when you check it out. A lot of men don't even really be beat, but who be pushing it heavy is the woman, man. The woman be pushing like that Christmas tree. The woman be buying that. And see, that's why the system, when you get with women, right, and you leave, the money go from with dating. Money go from what? The man to the woman. With alimony. Money go from the man to the woman. With child support. Money go from the man to the woman. Why do the system do that? Because this devil know that women are going to put that money back into the system. But with men are more careful with their money. Men, yeah, Jake might buy some shit and get fly, but men is not so impulsive with their money like women are. That's why the devil, he designed it for women to drink. When you get with these women, it's like you have to pay for everything. And if you wasn't break up with them, you pay for everything. And what that does, that put the economy into circulation more. Because if Eve got the money, she gonna spend that shit. She gonna spend it, and she gonna spend it quick, man. Jake is spend it, but Jake is more conscious with his bread. Like, hold up, man, I ain't buying no damn Christmas tree. You know what I mean? He might buy a couple gifts, this and that, but he wouldn't wild out to the fullest extent like Eve, because Eve is more impulsive, man. You know? So it said, what we have made lies our refuge.
And under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
Right?
Therefore, thus saith the Lord thy power, behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation of stone.
Nah, that's it. Give me what you got. Now hold on. Give me James 4:4. Hold on.
Live. Yeah, I'm not a man. I can't go back and
James 4 verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High?
Yeah, friendship of the world is enmity with the Lord, man. And what's being a friend of this world? You being in agreement with this world. Meaning you celebrate the Christmas, the gifts, the trees, you know, the evergreen trees and whatnot, the Halloween, the Thanksgiving, the Veterans Day, the voting. Meaning what? You are in agreement with this world, you know?
Whosoever, therefore, will be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High.
Yeah, you're an enemy of Yahweh Shai if you be a friend of this world. Whoever will be a friend of this world. And what Yahweh Shai and the Most High going to do to their enemies? Give me Luke 19:27. He going to put you to death, man.
Right.
So anytime you celebrate these customs of this world, anytime you vote, that's being in agreement. That's being in agreement with this world, man. Anytime you do the things that this world does, you in agreement with this world. You are in unison with this world. You are having friendship with this world.
Luke 19 verse 27. This is Yahweh Shai speaking. But those mine enemies, which were not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me.
Right, so the Lord gonna put you to death, man. You don't want him to reign, and a lot of y'all don't want Yahweh Shai to reign, because y'all know it'll be the end of this setup. You don't want him to bring a righteous rule. So he said, what? He gonna have you put to death, man, because you become an enemy unto him. You know? Give me Psalm 65:11. So New Year's doesn't come in the middle of winter. That's impossible, man. Because look, the sun revolves around the earth. Not the earth revolves around the sun. The sun revolves around the earth. And the moon revolves around the earth. But in earth science, they tell you the opposite way around. Matter of fact, hold that. Give me Joshua 10:13. When the Lord froze time, so Jake could take vengeance on their enemies, man.
This is Joshua 10 verse 13.
Right?
And the sun stood still.
So start at a verse above.
Joshua 10 verse 12. Then spake Joshua to the Lord in the day of when the Lord delivered up the Amorites before the children of Israel.
Right.
And he said in the sight of Israel, Sun, stand thou still upon Gibeon, and thou moon in the valley of Elion.
Right, so he said, sun, sit still, and moon, sit still. Why would I tell something to sit still if it's not moving? If it's still already, why would I tell you to be still? This brother is still. And if I be like, be still, he gonna look at me like, yo, what you talking about?
That's right.
So obviously the sun moves. Like if you say the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, that word rise is a verb. A verb shows action. if for the sun to set, that means it shows action. You can actually see the sun rising. You can stand still and see the sun literally rise if you facing the east, man. So the sun is moving and the moon is moving, not the earth, but this devil will tell you the earth is spinning at 10,000 miles per hour or some shit like that. If the earth was moving, wouldn't we know it? How many moving vehicles or objects you've been in? You would know that it's moving. But that's a lie, man. But the point I was bringing out, in order for the sun to circle the earth once, and the moon to go around, that's a what? That's a complete year. You know, the planets and all, that's a complete year. Now, your new year, say if you was running laps, your new year, your second lap come in at your starting point. You can't get to the middle of the lap and say, I'm on second lap. No, when you get to your starting point, that's when second lap come in. Meaning, first lap is ending and second lap is coming in. So for a new year to come in, something has to be ending and something has to be coming in. Case in point, wintertime is ending and springtime is coming in when the new year come in. Like when second lap come in. We end in first lap, and as you cross that line, you cross it into second lap. So a new year, my point is, a new year cannot come in the middle of a season. It has to come in at the end of a season and at the beginning of an opening season. When you get what? When you get back to your starting point, man.
Oh my God.
Jesus es negro no blanco, lee la Biblia.
Joshua 10 verse 13, and the sun stood still, and the moon stayed, until the people had avenged themselves upon their enemy.
Right.
Is not this written in the book of Jasher? And so the sun stood still in the midst of heaven, and hasted not to go down about the whole day.
Right, so that showed you that the time-telling instrument. So you got to get back to your starting lap, right? Then the first month in the scriptures is called the Bib. Read that. It's the Zondervan Bible Dictionary.
The pre-excellent name for the first month of the year, after the exile name was changed to Nisan, it fell about the time of our March and early April.
Right, and that's the first. That's March and what? Early April, when the first month coming, when the first month come around. You know, give me Psalms 65 and 11. And when what comes around in March, April, springtime. Winter is leaving and spring is coming in. And what happened? The leaves renew itself. All the vegetation renew itself. The trees start to bud up. Even one of the best times to go fishing is in the springtime, right after winter. They call it a pre-spawn. The fish come out of hibernation basically, and they be hungry as hell. They be damn near snatching a pole out your hand. Trust me, I know for a fact. So that's because what? That's when everything renew itself. It's new leaves, new grass, new weather. Because what? It's a new year, man. It's a new year. So how could everything become new again in the dead of winter? Everything is still dead now.
Psalm 65 verse 11, thou crownest the year with thy goodness, and thy paths drop fatness.
See, what's on the crown? The head. See? The crown sits on your head. So the head of the year is crowned with his goodness. What's the goodness? The vegetation. The trees button up. Hey, in the wintertime, the birds don't be singing. You get up 4 in the morning. You don't hear no birds singing. But let's spring. How I know when it's springtime? When I wake up and it's like 4 a.m. and you hear I mean, where I live at is some, like, if you in the inner city, like, you know, for y'all brothers that live in Brooklyn and all that shit, you might hear fucking gunfire or some shit. but where I live at, some like vegetation around, so you hear like, chirp, 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 chirp. You know, the birds start singing, man. You know, so you know, it's a beautiful, it's springtime. So everything renews itself. And wintertime, that's the end, it's dead. And when spring, everything comes back to life. Everything starts back over. Like when you get to Z in the alphabet, you do what? W, X, Y, Z, then you go back to A, man. You hit that, it's all what? A cycle. It's a cycle. Like the Lord, he about to hit the reset button. Because what? You got what? They call this Generation Zers. You know what I mean? This is the Generation Z. They had the movie World War Z. Really it meant World War III, but Z is the last letter in the alphabet. And after World War Z or Generation Z, you hit the what? You hit the reset button and it goes back to A. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord, a lot of people call this generation, people born now, it's from Generation Z, man. And after this, he gonna hit what? The reset button, man. You know?
So that's it?
They drop upon the pastures of the wilderness, and the hills rejoice on every side.
Right, so that shows you, right? So get this right quick. Just read that for me. Now, this the zodiac sign. Just to prove to you, right, that with New Year's, because you people heavy into the zodiac, you know, this means that you're going to have a good day and all that bullshit. But the zodiac was recorded in the scriptures. You know, the 12 signs, and I believe Revelations 2 or 3, if I'm not mistaken. Like, it showed 12 signs for every month, you know, roughly paraphrasing. But however, the zodiac signs, right, you people swear by that. But when you look into the zodiac sign, how come April is the first sign of the zodiac, which is Aries? April is from what? What is it, March 21st?
March 21st to April 19th?
Yeah, it's March 21st to April 19th. So you people that's all into New Year's and y'all all into the zodiac, if New Year's begin, answer this question. If New Year's begin in December, how come the first sign of the zodiac is Aries, which is in March? What's for December? Capricorn?
Yeah, Capricorn.
Yeah. So how come Capricorn isn't the first sign of the zodiac? If New Year's begin, you can't answer that question. If you was to answer that question, you got to deal with truth. You got to come clean. And what's the last one for February? What's that? Pisces?
Pisces.
Pisces. So if you really wanted to celebrate New Year's in December, it'll fall under the Capricorn, you know? But really New Year's come around March and April. But dealing with Aries and March and all that, them are like Greek and Roman gods. But I'm saying this so you people can understand. Really, the Lord named the month of Abib, Nisan, and so on, you know? But these devils, they renamed the days of the week. You know, well, really, the Lord had the first month, the 5th day, but you devils put demonic names on the days of the week, the planets, Pluto, Mars, and all this, Aries and Saturn and Capricorn and all this demonic shit, man, right? But I'm just using these names so you can understand. But in math, right? September is the 7th month. Like if you was to say September Severus, Sever means the cut and September means 7. Because September Severus was him, not just him, Marcus Aurelius, different Jakes helped to take down the pagan Roman Empire. And they brought in the Holy Roman Empire, which basically started off the Dark Ages. So September Severus means to sever the 7. You know what I mean? Because September means what? 7. And sever means to cut. So his name was like a nomen omen. But I say that to show you that 7 means September or September. But these devils say it's the 9th month, but it's the 7th month. October is the 8th month, but they call it the 10th. Like an oct. Oct means 8, like an octagon. Has what? 8, like a stop sign, it has 8 sides. An octopus had what? 8 tentacles. You know? So the prefix oct means what? 8. November means 9. That's what in Spanish the way you say 9 is nueve. Nueve means 9. But they say it's the 11th month. December, deci means 10. Like a decade is 10 years. A decagon is 10-sided figure. Or deci means 10. Centi means 100. Milli means 1,000. If you know about place value behind, if you know a little bit about math, deci means 10. Centi means 100. Milli means 1,000. If you know about place value behind a decimal. So December would be the 10th month, January would be the 11th, February would be the 12th, and March would be the 1st, depending on how that moon lands. I rest my case.
That's right.
Brother want to come up? Nah, that's all I wanted to touch on.
This is spirit, man. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
That's right.
Right. That's beautiful, man. Beautiful edification. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even think of it like that. That's deep. You know, but hey, want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You know, once again, you know, coming out here. All right, the elder just, you know, paved the way nicely. But basically, you give me Ezekiel 3:17 real quick. You know, basically, alongside the edification that the elder just brought out, we also got to come out here and give warning. Okay, which is the main thing. All right, giving warning, because when you look at the signs, all right, and you watch what's going on around the world right now, you can see that we're really at the end of the times, man. Okay, the end of the generation, like the elder brought out earlier, what? Generation Z, okay, which is the end, man. All right, we're looking at all the signs. All right, we just had a ring fire. We just had an eclipse, all right, on the 26th, okay, which is a big omen, man. All right, right at the end of the year, you have something like that going on, okay?
Ezekiel 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
God, he has made us a watchman over what? The house of Israel, man, which consists of 12 tribes, all right? From Judah all the way down to Issachar, man. The so-called Negroes all the way down to you so-called Mexicans, all right? The people of the Most High himself. Okay, the Lord has made us the prophets, what? Watchmen over you people, man. And that is why we're able to discern the times. We're able to see what's going on and what? Give warning. Okay? Go ahead.
Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
That's right. Now the word of the Lord is what? These scriptures, man. Okay, these dark sayings, these precepts. Okay, these prophecies, man. The main thing is what? Prophecy. Okay, and that's what we get into. All right? Go ahead.
When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood I will require at thy hand.
Gone. So if give an example. If you had a house and you hired a watchman to watch over that house because you're not home, right? And then he falls asleep and then the house gets robbed, who are you gonna come after? You're gonna come after the guy that you put in charge. Okay? So as men of the Lord, we have a duty, we have a responsibility. And what is that? To what? To watch out for the signs and to prophesy to our people. Give them the warnings, man. Okay? And some of the warnings is what? What's coming very soon, which is known as Jacob's trouble. Okay? Jacob's trouble is what? The end times that everybody's been talking about. What they call in the church is the tribulation, the great tribulation. Okay? The great tribulation, which is what? The time where the whole entire earth and their faith is going to be tested, man. Okay? And we're supposed to give them warning for what's to come. Because if we don't, we have something to answer for, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul.
Gone. So guess what? Regardless if you hear this word or not, you still gonna die if you're not meant to be part of the elect, man. Okay? 2/3 of our people are going to die. All right? The rest of the other people who are going to be caught on this side, they're also going to die, man. Thus saith the Lord. Okay, but what? We're supposed to give you guys warning, man. Okay? We coming out here week in, week out. It's not just because we feel like coming out here just to talk. We're coming out here because we're on a mission. Okay? We've been sent by the Most High, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Again, when the righteous man doth turn from his righteousness and commit iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block before him, he shall die because thou hast not given him warning.
Gone.
He shall die in his sin, and his righteousness which hath he done shall not be remembered, but his blood will I require at thy hand.
Gone. So what? Guess what? If we don't give out this warning, okay, and people have the excuse to tell the Heavenly Father when your house shall come down, oh, I didn't know this. Why didn't you know this? You have the internet. I have men out there who are pushing this word week in, week out on the highways and byways, okay? There's thousands of YouTube channels that talk about Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So what is their excuse for not hearing this word? Okay? Now, if the excuse is, oh, the men that you sent to go watch over the nation, the shepherds that you sent out there weren't doing their job, okay, then the Lord's going to deal with us. Okay? But if you did hear the word and you didn't repent, you have a judgment coming your way, man. All right? And yes, we have the secrets, man. Give me Amos 3 and 7 real quick. We have the secrets. I mean, we have the answers to everything that's happening around the world right now. Okay? And that is the predominant reason why Esau is trying to take us off these streets. All right? Because over years and years of deception, years and years of what? Programming, indoctrination, whether it be the school system, whether it be the churches, okay, whether it be so-called history, all right? Even the political system today, man. Okay, the laws, everything that's been put in place by the so-called white man is to what? It's to keep our people in a docile state of mind. Okay, keep our people in ignorance. But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, guess what? All the secrets that Esau has been doing is coming out, man. Okay? And guess what? It's not even something special. It's just that Esau is telling on himself, man. Okay? Majority of the information that we bring out is Esau telling on himself. Whether it be these books that he writes, whether it be these movies that they put out, okay? And then we filter them through the scriptures, man. All right? And that's all part of the secrets that the Lord reveals unto his men, because there are certain things that we see in movies and we'll be like, oh, that's spiritual. There's a spiritual meaning behind that. Okay? You might read a book and you'd be like, okay, hit it with the precept here and extrapolate. Okay? Gain the understanding of that. That is what the secrets that the Most High has given unto his men, man. Okay? Unto his men, not his women, his men. All right?
Amos 3 verse 7. Surely the Lord God will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
God, he revealeth his secrets unto the servants, the prophets, man. Okay? For 2019, the end of 2019, getting into 2020, okay, you have this vibration, okay, this negative energy known as the feminist movement, man, which is something that's been there for a while, but now it's being put on a whole nother level. Okay, and I was reading something yesterday, all right, well, through the spirit, I was reading something yesterday that says what? In 2020, about 90%, 70 to 90% of women are going to be single, man. Because men, why? Because men are tired of dealing with these type of women, man. You know, men have decided, you know what, I'd rather be alone, I'd rather be single. That's all what? Turning away from the evil society and turning back to the Lord, man. Okay? A lot of men are saying, you know what, I'm not going to deal with this bullshit no more. I'm not going to deal with these women no more, man. I'm going to go deal with the Most High.
Hey, shit, Lindsay's son proposed to that guy.
Lindsay,
The hockey dude, she proposed to him.
oh, look at that.
Yeah, I forget their name though. PK. Yeah, she proposed to him, showing you how thirsty these women get because men are not marrying no more. Because who the hell want a rebellious ass woman, man? So men are starting to go their own way. Not only that, women outnumber men, but also half of the men turn homo. You know what I'm saying? So if half of the men gay, these chicks really don't have too much of an option.
A lot of women are going overseas.
But a lot of men are going overseas.
Yeah, you want, I say that, hey man, you really want, hey look, don't get married, you know, but if you really want to wife that bad, take your ass out the country. Because, yo, dealing with this over here is corrupt, man. Go to Nigeria, Ghana, or somewhere in the woods and get you a virgin, man, and go from there. Because man, dealing with this over here, and not to say every single American woman is drop dead wicked, but the masses dealing with this on the whole is crazy, man. It's crazy.
Oh, that's right. You know what I'm saying? And that's all part of what? The revolution. That's all part of the awakening period. Because a lot of men, for so long, believed, okay, by the illusions of Esau that the woman is over the man, or at least they're equal, okay? But through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh